Shen Shenman, Nui Shivan, Won Shen Hao. Won Shi SSY, the Jushi Ji CEO Rahul Shukla. Taishan Jove, Meli the Shinyang Cecilia Chi Walman Gonsa, the Ramshu Jugwan, Ji Wal the Li Ju Shao. Wal Jai Ju, Cecilia her Tather Thompson Allen, Baito Shailau, Yongje Toshin, Yeju Taman the Fumu. Thank you, Jillian. This beautiful bride, Cecilia, now in English. This beautiful bride, Cecilia, is a HR manager at SSY. I am president and CEO of SSY. I want to congratulate Cecilia and her husband, Alan, and also their parents. I have known Cecilia since last 3 years. My wife, Meena, and I love her like our daughter. Let me tell you how she came to SSY. She had applied for a junior level position under Human Resource Manager. That manager could not decide between two good candidates, one of which was Cecilia. So the HR manager asked me to interview both candidates and give my opinion. I was so impressed with this bright young girl, I said halfway through the interview, forget about working for HR. How would you like to be the assistant to the president and work for me? She came to work for me in 2014. I gave her difficult, complex projects, not just in HR, but in engineering, in computers, and in sales. And she did everything so well. She is now our HR manager and sits on an important management committee. So let me tell her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Chi, you have an exceptionally bright, hardworking, honest, and ethical daughter. And Alan, you have a brilliant and beautiful wife. You have done well, Alan. Cecilia, you look so beautiful. You look like a princess. Again, you have done well, Alan. On the day when this beautiful girl is married and starting a new chapter in her life, I want to share some of the details about her childhood. Her parents, Donghong and Yorong, got married young. Yorong was only 18 when she got married. By the way, I found from reliable sources that your father was against you marrying your husband. He said no to the marriage, but Cecilia's mother is a woman of strong will. She said to her father, I am not going to listen to you. I am marrying the boy I like. This is a strong-willed woman. And so we know, Cecilia, where you get your strong will. So, Alan, you have done well, my friend, but watch out, man. Back to my story. Cecilia's parents got married on January 1. Because they like in 1988, because they like to pick a date that is easy to remember. And then 11 months later, Cecilia was born. Do you know on what date? December 25, because she also likes to pick dates that are easy to remember. Now here is another interesting story. This is about Cecilia's real name, Chang. As I know now, the name Chen is used mostly for a boy. When Cecilia's mom was pregnant, she and Cecilia's father thought they would have a boy. So they picked a name for a boy, Chen. But then Cecilia was born. However, the parents liked that name so much, they used it anyway for Cecilia. In the small town where Cecilia was born, it was a custom that if the new parents had a boy, they would celebrate the event with fireworks. If it was a girl, no firework. But Cecilia's parents were so happy about having Cecilia, they did the firework anyway. Everyone in their village thought that they had a baby boy. Don't you think her parents, what they did was a wonderful thing? For their equal respect for boy and a girl, I think we should applaud. When Cecilia was 3 years old, her brother, Tom, Howe, was born. Cecilia still remembers when her aunt takes Cecilia to hospital and said to Cecilia, better hug your mom for the last time. Now that she has a boy, your mom will only hug the boy and not you anymore. But Cecilia did not know how wrong her aunt was. It turns out that Cecilia got just as much love as before. In their house, both brother and sister got same love, same education, and same importance. Education meant a lot to Cecilia's parents. Her mom's father took her out of school when her mom was young. So Cecilia's mom said, no matter what, my children are going to get great education. Cecilia tells me that her father was growing up in a poor household, but her grandmother said, I will set my pots and pans, but educate you well. That is why her father turned out to be such a responsible person, hardworking, honest, and ethical. So Cecilia, you are so lucky that you have a wonderful father, a wonderful mother, and a loving brother. But your luck doesn't stop there. 2 years ago, you saw Allen's profile. The profile sounded very good. Plus, you saw that here is a good-looking man. You did not even have put your picture on the net. So you sent him a text message. And you said to, asked him, are you interested in getting together? And then you wrote, I am sorry, girls do not make a first move, but I am different. Allen wrote you back. Soon you became good friends, and tonight you become Mr. and Mrs. Young. Allen, Cecilia also has done very well with you. I am married 44 years, and it seems like 400. When I got married, no one told me what I was getting into. I like you, Allen, so I'm going to give you some advice. 2 advice. First thing every married man should know is that there are 2 times we don't understand women. One is before marriage and the other is after marriage. And number 1, advice for all married men, the most important phrase a husband can say to his wife. Now learn this by heart. The sentence goes like this: honey, I was wrong and you were right. Finally, I want to tell you, marriage is a wonderful thing. It is where you pledge to each other that on good days and bad days, whether you are happy or sad, whether it is sunny or cloudy, whether your spouse is in good mood or not feeling so good, that you will always look after each other no matter what. Remember, a successful marriage requires that you fall in love many, many times, always with the same person. So Alan and Cecilia, as you know, the man or woman you really love never gets old for you. So through the wrinkles of time and through the passage of years, may you two see the same face of each other that you see this afternoon. May your hearts be filled with eternal love, and may your souls remain young forever. Cheers.
Dad.
Thank you. Once again, a big round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Shukla, for a beautiful, warm speech in English and Mandarin.